Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Good evening, everyone. We have been learning how to do Dāna, right? We have been learning how to do Dāna. Actually, we have embodied 3 suttas. Chalinga Dāna Sutta. So in that sutta, the Buddha talked about 6 criteria, right? 6 factors of Dāna. So 3 factors from the donor and 3 factors from the recipients. So as a donor, before you give, you must be joyful, right? While you are giving, must be happy. After you give, must be happy. So that is the criteria for the donor side, right? For the recipient side, the recipient must be devoid of lobha, dosa, moha. Also, someone who is practicing to remove lobha, dosa, moha, right? So actually, so we can. These are another dimension or another aspect of the teachings that talk about Dāna, right? Another one is in a good person Dāna. So in that sutta, the Buddha talk about when we do Dāna, we must have a faith, right? Faith, what we are doing. And secondly, we have to do with the respect. And thirdly, our Dāna must be timely, right? Timely when. So the fourth one is we have to do wholeheartedly, right? Wholeheartedly, without any attachment to our offerings or to anything, right? And the last one is we don't have to enjoy ourselves, right? Enjoy ourselves means, suppose you have your donation shouldn't be enjoy your business or enjoy your property like this, right? So these are 5 criteria in another sutta. So actually, what we should, when we are doing Dāna, I think the best sutta is sutta number, chapter 8, sutta number 37. This is also the good passing gift. So in this sutta, the Buddha talk about 8 criteria or 8 factors. So when we have to look at when we are doing Dāna, number 1 is must be pure, right? So our donation, our gift, our donation item must be pure. That means acquire through righteous way, right? Through righteous way. And second one, must be excellent, right? Must be excellent. And third one, must be timely gift. The fourth one, should be a allowable one. The fifth one, before you do Dāna, you have to investigate thoroughly, right? Anything, everything. And number 6, you have to do Dāna very often, right? Very often. And 7, so when you are giving Dāna, your mind must be very pleasant and happy. Then the last one is after you give Dāna, must be happy, right? So if your Dāna is not in according with all these good criteria, after you are giving, you will not be happy, right? It will be ended with unhappiness. So I think these are 8 criteria. So we have learned all these suttas. So if we look at all these one, you will find that different items, a different number of criteria, right? But anyway, the Buddha taught all these teachings according to individuals, right? And different time. So I think chapter 8, Sutta number 77 is the best one, right? So but why we are doing Dāna, I think we should, we should have all these criteria. Today we are studying another 2 suttas. So chapter 8, Sutta number 31, the reason to give gift. So actually, these are just example of the reason to give gift, right? Some are good, some are not good, right? Here, number 1, having insulted the recipients, one gives a gift. So if you give Dāna insulting the recipients, it is also considered as a Dāna, but not good, right? It's not good. It is considered as a Dāna, but not good. And you will have a miserable result, right? And then because of Dāna, you will have a good result. Because of insulting, right? Then you will have a bad result. Secondly, one gives a gift from fear. Sometimes we give a gift because of fear. Because of fear of a passing, or because of fear of criticism, that if you do not give, somebody will criticize, right? Because you fear about criticism like this. So these are also the reason to give gift. So in this sutta, the Buddha gave 8 reasons, right? 8 reasons. So there may be many reasons. You can find out yourself elsewhere, right? Many reasons. So these are just examples. Number 3, one gives a gift thinking he gave to me, right? Actually, that is very common one. So he gave to me last year, then I will give this year like this, right? And number 4, one give a gift thinking he will give it to me, right? So these are, we also have such type of Dāna. It is considered as a Dāna, right? But it depends on our opinions, our intention, right? If our intention is good, actually the result will be better. The same Dāna, the same gift, but it depends on the intention, right? If our intention is good, that will be good. So therefore, unlike one of the famous men in Myanmar, so he emphasized importance of compassion and loving kindness when you do Dāna. So I think it is what the Singaporeans are doing, I think. So they have compassion toward poor people. For that reason, they look at just those recipients. So they do not look at their side, right? So I think that is the best one. So we have to cultivate compassion and loving kindness, right? To share what we have. So that is, I think, a very good type of Dāna. Number 5, one give a gift thinking giving is good, right? That's also one of the reasons. Number 6, one give a gift thinking I cook. Those people do not cook. It isn't right that I who cook should not give to those who do not cook, right? Maybe a good example is monks, right? Monks do not cook. Recently, we have I saw a poster that shoe donation, right? So actually, I saw a poster there are many millions of people who do not afford to buy shoes and slippers. So here in Singapore, people, they collect the used shoes and new shoes, right? Then they give away all these needy people. I think that is good. There is a man this one, right? So they don't have shoes, even shoes and slippers. I think you may not imagine such one, right? There are millions of people. Those do not afford to buy shoes, even shoes, right? They don't have. So you have a lot of shoes, right? It is not right to share your shoes to those who do not have, right? So I think that is also a good type of dāna. Based on our compassion, right? Compassion. Number 7, one give a gift thinking. So because I have given this gift, I will gain a good reputation. This also I think reason, right? Many rich people, they contributed a lot of millions and billions of money because of reputation, right? So that may be the reason. This is also one of the reasons. I think it is not bad, right? It is good anyway. So as far as the dāna is beneficial to the receiver, right? And the last one is the highest one. So what we have learned previous week. So for the purpose of ornamenting the mind and equipping the mind. So that is talk about if you do dāna, you give away freely without attachment, then it will support your meditation, your samatha and vipassana mind, right? So that is the best type of dāna. So therefore, we can learn that from number 1 to number 8, it is rated in according with ascending order, right? It is rated ascending order as far as the benefit of dāna is concerned, right? So the last one is the best. So if you can give away your belongings without any attachment, without any expectation, thinking that based on your compassion, just look at the recipients, right? So if you can give dāna freely in that spirit, so it will support your meditation, your spiritual, your mind. It will support your mind. So that is the best type of dāna. Any question? Easy one, right? Next one also very easy. Because the reason I teach this one is we are talking about dāna, right? I think we should study many suttas as far as possible. So anyway, we have another 2 important topics we have to cover within 2 years. So I think we were trying to summarize. In previous years, we read the sutta in the class. But this year, we are not doing that because it is time-consuming. So better read at home before you come to class. Then I will read only important lines from the sutta, right? So in this way, we can go faster. Another one is the grounds to give a gift. Dāna Vattu Sutta, chapter 8, Sutta number 33. One give a gift from desire. You have a desire to give somebody. You don't have desire to give somebody, right? Suppose you have 4 children, but you favor 1 or 2 children, right? You have desire to give. That is what we call bias. In Pali, akati. So if you have all these 4, desire, hatred, delusion, fear, that's called bias, 4 type of bias. So as a leader of the country, as a leader of community, as a leader of family, you have to try to avoid all these bias, 4 bias. Sometimes, based on desire, we favor somebody, right? Based on our bias or desire, we favor one organization, right? So that is also not good. Sometimes, as I said that you have two children, you hate one, you love another, right? Actually, these two children are equally important, and they have the right to have your heritage, right? To have your property, but you left somebody desire, right? So therefore, you favor, you bias that children. And sometimes you hate one person, one children, out of two, right? Because of hatred, you do not give your heritage, your property to your children, right? So that's also not good. Sometimes, because of hatred, you give to other people, right? Sometimes, because of delusion is moha. You do not know what is right, what is wrong, right? You do not know what to do. That is delusion. Sometimes you give a gift from fear, because you fear one children, right? Out of two children, you fear one children. Because of that, you gift that person, right? So like this, these are the grounds or the reasons to do Dāna, to give a gift. So these four are called four bias, four archetypes. If you are a leader in the family, in the society, in a country, should avoid all these four, right? Sometimes we have a desire. We let one party, right? Because of that, we give. Sometimes you hate one party, then because of hatred, you give the other one, right? So these two children equally, they have an equal right, right? To have your property. But instead of sharing your property, then you give only one. Then, because of delusion, right? Because of delusion, sometimes because of fear. So you can apply anyone, any cases, right? So these are, if you give gift, if you do Dāna based on your bias, not good, right? Not good. Number 5, the Dāna is practiced by my father and my forefathers, my ancestors. So therefore, I should maintain family custom. Therefore, I should give a gift, right? So in Maṅgala Vihara, we have a one family. So they maintain family custom. So they always invite monks to their place, and they donate. And one family, they come to temple. I think in December, the whole family come, and they offer food to the monk, and they offer money to the temple. So that is family tradition. So I think they have been maintaining that tradition for a long time. Number 6, one give big thinking. So having given this gift, I will go to heaven. Like this. That's also might be one of the reasons, right? Especially I think old people. So most people, especially for those who are very devout Buddhists, so they want to go to heaven. Just like I said, not my devotee, just send me to heaven. So just like that, right? There are many people who want to go to heaven because they want to enjoy, right? They want to enjoy more sensual pleasures. So because of that, they give gift. I have one question, but I didn't write down. And she said that there are two persons. One person has a strong faith in the Buddha's teachings, and he or she do Dāna and go to heaven. one person do not believe or do not have a faith in the triple gem, then he do Dāna without expectation anything, then go to heaven. Right? Which one is good? What do you think? Number one, number two? Number one, because we are Buddhist. Of course, here, faith in the triple genes is very important. Not only the Buddha, number two is very important, the Dhamma, right? So you must know what is Dāna, how to do Dāna, what are the results, right? You must know what is Sila, what are the results of observing Sila, right? You must know what is Bhavana, what is meditation, what are the benefits, right? So that is the faith in the Dhamma, right? So if you have such a faith, if you do something with such a strong faith, the benefit is much more higher, right? Much more higher. That is what we call Kammasakata Samadhi. It's a very long one. Kammasakata Samadhi. So it is a straight belief, right? Straight belief or straight understanding. So that is very important. Because of that, so when you do something, even though you do Dāna with the expectation, right? That after you die you will go to heaven, but you still have a strong belief what you do, right? What you do. So your result will be higher, right? Higher. That is very important. So I think that is the question, right? Okay. Second one. So when I give, my mind become placid and elation and joy arise, right? So when you do Dāna, you're very happy, right? Because of that you do. But of course, if you have such feeling, better, right? So that happiness will last long until you die, right? So actually, the Dāna is very powerful. So therefore, I think if you are very often doing Dāna, so that will be a strong emotional feeling, especially when you're weak before you die, right? Before you die. So therefore, I heard why the Messiah is teaching in the Monday class. So actually he studied all the suttas and he analyzed. So what are the percentage of a good deed that go to heaven? So most of the people who go to heaven are because of Dāna. So I think the reason is that I think the Dāna is very visible and very powerful outcome, right? Very powerful. So I think that for that reason, many people in Sri Lanka, so whatever they do good deed, they write down in a book. To specially arrange a book. So whatever they do Dāna, they write down. Especially mostly they do Dāna. So before they die, when they are dying, the family members, they read out all these good deeds. I think that it is a actually I think they are I think this kind, I think I will say that, right? This kind. After giving gift, when we die, we will go to heaven. Right? What do you think? Is it a good practice for you? Would you like to follow this tradition? Wherever you do Dāna, write down? No, right? Most of you. I think it is good because as we have learned here, if you do Dāna without any attachment, right? Even a rebirth in heaven, you don't expect anything, right? Then you do Dāna freely, and then that spirit or that mental state will help you especially to end suffering, right? Or to attain Nibbana, especially. Actually, giving Dāna without expectation anything in return is the best, right? The best. Number 8, one keep a gift for the purpose of augmenting the mind, equipping the mind, the same thing, right? This highest. So these are the two sutta that talk about the reasons of giving Dāna, right? There may be more reasons. So if you look at these two suttas, you may find that different items, right? Different items. The reason is the Buddha taught to different people, right? In different occasions. Any question? Okay, then let's go. Now let's go to another subtopic. To who we should give. Then I think that I should have touched this topic earlier. So now it is a little bit late. If I teach this one earlier, there may be so many questions. There will be no many confusions. So I think that right now, I think it is a very good topic. To who we should give, right? I want to start with the questions. It is not a question. One of the students write email to me that she used to buy hand soap for the lady toilets, especially behind the Chugwenyu hall. And one sister told her that there is no merit. It is better to offer to monks than offering to devotee. Offering hand soup in the toilet is not a dāna, not a good deed. What do you think? The answer will come later. So when we read the sutta, so you will get the answer right away, right? I don't need to answer these questions. And she said that her heart. No wonder the lady toilets behind the Chugwenyu hall ran out of hand soap since January. But this Thursday today, previous week. So I was stay brain, though no merit, but for hygiene. And I think she also think that it is no merit. It is not a good deed. So I think we will look at the answer in the sutta, right? In the suttas. Another one is this is the same question that we have said earlier. One of the students said that she is wondering the nature of recipients as we have discussed in the Chalingadana Sutta. So she thinks that almost all these suttas are the aim of all these suttas are to encourage lady body to do dāna to the monks and nuns, right? So I think that this also, if we learn next sutta, I think the answer will be there, right? So she thinks that all these sutta encourage lady body to do dāna only to the monks, right? Only to the monks. Actually, this accusation, not only right now, even at the time of the Buddha, right? Then just look at the sutta, sutta number in Gota Nikaya, chapter 3, sutta number 57, page number 254. Page number 254. I sent all this sutta 2 weeks before, I think, right? In Gota Nikaya, chapter 3, page number, sutta number 57, Vucca, right? Vucca. So in this sutta, the wanderer Vacchagotta approached the Buddha and said to the Buddha, Master Gautama, they call Master Gautama, I have heard ascetic Gautama says alms should be given only to me, not to others. Alms should be given only to my disciples, not to the disciples of others. Only what is given to me is very fruitful, not what is given to others. Only what is given to my disciple is very fruitful, not what is given to the disciple of others. Right? Some people argue and say that, is it correct? And he said that I don't want to criticize the Master Gautama, and right. So he went to hear the truth, whether it is truth or false. Right. Many people argue that Master Gautama always said that the alms Dāna should be given to me, and Dāna should be given to my disciples, not to others. The Dāna given to me and to my disciple is very fruitful. The Dāna given to other people is not fruitful. That is accusation, right? And the Buddha said that it is not right. It's not right. Someone who say like this and someone who say like this prevent another from giving alms and also create a stumbling block for 3 people, right? 3 people. And the Buddha said that he who creates stumbling block for the donor acquiring merit. If somebody say like this, he is blocking the donors acquiring merit, right? And also he is blocking the way for the recipients. And he or she himself injuring himself. He is making himself injure. Right? Injure. Actually, this is the Buddha. This is what the Buddha said. It's very important one. Vacchagotta Sutta. So if we learn this Sutta, we will know the Buddha's idea, Buddha's views. So to who we should give, right? So the Buddha said that. But Vaccha, I say that when acquire merit, even if one throws away dishwashing water in a refuse dump or cesspit with the thought, may the living beings here sustain themselves with this. But here, even the insect, right, living in the refuse dump and cesspit, then you throw away dishwashing water into the cesspit, into the refuse dump, thinking that may all living beings living here sustain with this one. You are throwing away your dishwashing water, right? Even if you throw away with the attention that may all the insect living here sustain with this. Even to the insect, right? Even to the animals. So if we give something with a good intention, it is considered as a Dāna. Many people argue that Master Gautama said that the Dāna should be given to me, to my disciples. It's not right, right? And the Buddha said that even you give to the insect, even you give to the animals, it is considered as a Dāna, right? So if we study this Sutta, so it is quite sure that whatever you give to living beings, right? Whatever you give even to the animals, it is considered as a Dāna. And the Buddha said that how much more then does one acquire merit when one gives to human beings, right? But even you give dāna to animals, it is considered as a dāna. But if you give dāna to human beings, the benefit is much more than that, right? Much more than that. So therefore, the answer is, if you bring soap in the ladies' toilet, it is considered as a dāna. Dāna is good deed, right? Good deed. So even animal, right? You are giving to human beings, right? Human beings. So therefore, I think that is important. People might think that giving dāna to the man is a good deed. Giving dāna to your parents, to your children, is not a good deed, right? You might think that. It's not so. But here, the Buddha said that if you give dāna to human beings, so it will be more merit, right? Meritorious. It will be more meritorious. However, I say that what is given to one of the virtuous behavior is more fruitful than what is given to immoral person. Even you are given to immoral person, it is considered as a dāna. But if you give to those who are virtuous, right? So it is much more beneficial than given to immoral person. So that is actually the Buddha's idea of giving dāna. Buddha views, right? Opinions about dāna. So if we study this sutta, it's quite clear that feeding to animal also considered as a dāna. You might think that, but it is dāna, right? The Buddha said in Usakkota Sutta. Feeding to animal is considered as a dāna. I want to share one story. You know the Phao Sayadaw, a very famous meditation master in Myanmar, and when he was conducting meditation retreat in US, and he interviewed one of the lady. Actually, she have a very strong concentrations. She even can see her previous rebirth. So in previous life, she died with a car accident. You might think that somebody dying with a car accident, they will go to awful state. It's not so. So before she died, she remembered a good deed what she did. So that is feeding animals. So one time she bought a bird kept in the cage, and she feed that animals and she set free that bird. So before she died, she see that good deed. Because of that good deed, she have a rebirth. She was born in United States, in U.S. again, right? U.S. again. So therefore, even feeding animals, right? It is considered as a dāna, very powerful, right? Such dāna is very powerful. So even buying a bird kept in the cage and set free, right? Giving food, a very strong one. So it will have a rebirth in the human realm. So therefore, giving to the animals is considered as a dāna. But if you give dāna to human beings, so the benefit of dāna will be much more than that, right? Much more than that. So I think that is very beautiful suttas. Very beautiful suttas. This is another question from the students. My previous boss is a very faithful Buddhist. He do a lot of charity every month to few organizations, but he kept delaying employee bonus. And even informed the staff that it will be Dita Te, further notice. Right? Actually, he does charities every organization, many organizations. But he does not treat his employee, right? His employees. This act is not a good dana, am I correct? So actually, she has give the answer. He should place employee interest first, so as they are the ones to make his business grow. Actually, this is the answer. No need to answer. The priority should give to employees, right? Instead of other organizations. Of course, giving to organizations is very good, but must look at his or her employees first. So, giving bonus to the employee is considered as a dana. Tonight we will study another sutta, right? Another sutta. Ādiya Sutta. Ādiya Sutta, Anguttara Nikaya, chapter 5, Sutta number 41. Sutta number 41. Utilization. In Ādiya Sutta, we can learn the Buddha advice how to utilize our wealth and to who we should give our priority to do dana. Then if we learn this sutta, we will get the answer, right? Of that questions. Chapter 5, Sutta number 41, page number 665. On one occasion, the Blessed One is living in Savatthi Jitavana monasteries. So at that time, Anathapindika, the donor of Jitavana monasteries, he approached to the Buddha, pay homage. Then the Buddha taught to Anathapindika this discourse, right? How to utilize his wealth. I think I don't need to talk about Anathapindika, right? He is donor of Jitavana monasteries. He is a very rich man from Savatthi. So when he visited Rajagaha, he met with the Buddha. And he listened to the Buddha. Then he became Sotapanna. Then after he became Sotapanna, he invited the Buddha to Savatthi. It is about 200 kilometers away from Rajagaha. And the Buddha accepted his invitation. So when Anathapindika arrived Savatthi, and he find out a good place for the Buddha. And he think that Jeta Prince, the group, right? Jeta group, owned by Jeta Prince, the son of King Kosala. And he trying to buy from the Jeta Prince. The prince said that even if you can separate all the gold coin in my Jeta group, then I will give it to you. The Anathapindika, he bring all the gold coin and he separate all these ones, right? The Prince Jeta surprised, and he noted that his strong faith, right? So therefore, there is some Anathapindika, when he is going to bring another gold coin to fill out the space near the entrance. Then Jeta Prince came to that place and he have an impression to Anathapindika, and he said that no need. That that's enough, right? That's enough. So the Anathapindika gave the name of the monastery as a Jetavana, right? The Jetavana, the group, Jeta group. because thinking to Jeta prince, right? So actually, the Jeta prince doesn't want to sell that land to Anathapindika, right? But he said that if you can separate all the gold coin to my land, so I will sell. Because of that, even though Anathapindika want to buy that place, then he said, no, I'm not selling. But you said that if I can separate all the gold coin in your land, I would buy. So because of that word, so they go to court, and the Anathapindika win the deal, right? So even though the son of the king, right, so have to give up his Jeta group because of his word, right? Because of his word. So now the Buddha is living in Jetavana. So later, Anathapindika built a Jetavana monasteries, and the Buddha and his disciples come to Savatthi. So actually, the Buddha stayed Savatthi for nearly 30 years. So the Buddha stayed there for many years, right? So therefore, so most of the discourses are taught in Jetavana monasteries. So therefore, as a Buddhist, we all know that what is Jetavana, right? So this Sutta taught to Anathapindika. And the Buddha said that, how Sora, so there are these 5 utilization of wealth. What 5? And the Buddha said that after earning wealth righteously, that's very important one. So therefore, I highlight righteously. So you must acquire wealth in a righteous way. That is very important. Life is very short, right? So as a human beings, if you have a food to eat, if you have a clothes to wear, that's all enough, right? So therefore, so when you earn money, that must be in righteous way, right? After earning wealth righteously, a Buddhist utilize his wealth to make himself happy and pleased. That's very important. First priority should be given to yourself, right? So after earning money righteously, so you have to make happy to yourself. That's very important one, to yourself. Then after that, to your parents. But I think at this point, you haven't get married yet, right? You haven't get married yet. So after earning money, you have to make yourself happy and pleased. Then after that, you have to support your parents, right? Because they are very helpful and they supported you for a long time, right? So therefore, second priority should be given to your parents, right? To your parents. So in previous, in 2014, I teach this Sutta. So one of the students, after hearing this Sutta, she spent a lot for herself. She said that she is following the advice of the Buddha. So I think that is very important, right? So the first priority should be given to ourselves, then our parents. Then after you get married, your wife and children. Here, even though actually the Buddha is talking to Anathapindika, right? So if you are a woman, should be your husband, right? Your husband and your children. Then slaves and workers and servants. So that is very important lines. So actually in Singapore, I think that we don't have a slaves, right? We don't have it. But we have a workers and servants. So as a boss, right? As a boss, so you have to give priority to your workers, to your employees, right? I think in Singapore, so many people hire maid from poor countries, right? So I think that we should give priority here after your save, after your parents, after your wife and children, then workers or maid, right? Employees. So you have to give priority. So not only salary, right? Not only salary. Salary is not a giving, because you have to give because they give service, right? Give and take. But you should give bonus or extra one, right? Extra one. I think then only it should be a Dāna. Salary is not a Dāna, right? Salary is not a Dāna. So you should give bonus. So if we look at number 1, I think we can learn that. Of course, here, enjoying for ourselves may not be Dāna, right? It's not a Dāna. That is a utilizing wealth, right? But giving something to your parents, it can be considered as a Dāna, right? Giving to your spouse and children, it can be Dāna. So therefore, the Buddha said that even you give to animal, it is considered as a Dāna. But if you give to human beings, right? It can be parents and spouse and children, slaves, workers and servants. So therefore, I like this one. Charity begins at home, right? Your charity should begin at home. That is English proverb, right? English proverb. So I think priority should be given to your family, right? And also employees, workers, and if you are employees, priority should be given to your boss as well, right? Boss as well. So after earning wealth in a righteous way, we have to make ourselves happy and pleased. Then, if we have money, then we can support our parents, then our family, right? Then our workers and servants. So that is the first utilization of our wealth, right? That is the Buddha advice. Then number 2, to make his friends and companions happy and pleased. Very important, right? Then after supporting to your family, your workers and employees, then priority should be your friends, your company, right? So actually, if you give something, if you give gift to your friends, that is considered as a Dāna, right? It is also a good utilization of your wealth, right? Your wealth. That's also very important. Friends and companions. Then I think that we have you may have one disciple of the Buddha, Hathalavaka. So whenever he came to monasteries to meet the Buddha, he had a lot of friends. Hathalavaka. And the Buddha asked, why you have a lot of friends? Wherever you go, you have a lot of friends and companions. Why? And he gave four things. Number 1, Dāna. He gave to his friends. So therefore, I have many friends, right? Then number 2, he used a pleasant speech. So therefore, many friends want to come with me. They are happy to live with me. Number 2, right? And number 3, if they need something, I'm ready to help others. So ready to help my friend. For that reason, so many friends. And the last one, most importantly, the last one, and he deal with them equally. No discrimination. So even though he is rich, and he do not discriminate his friend, he treat them equally. So for that reason, So he has so many friends. So whenever he came to temple, many friends and companions along accompany him, right? So that is, so most important thing is because of Dāna, right? Because of Dāna. And not only Dāna, some people do a lot of Dāna, but they do not use pleasant speeches. Right? That's also not good, right? So, and third one, right? Third one. So when somebody is ready, and trying to help. And the last one, most importantly, no discrimination, right? So later we will learn that Sutta. I think when we learn about the benefit of Dāna, right? Benefit of Dāna. So second utilization of our wealth is to make our friends and companions happy and pleased. So that means the Sutta mentioned broadly. So I just summarize the Sutta, right? Then just go and read the Sutta when you want to know more about this. Then number 3, to make himself secure against the possible danger of fire. So as a Singaporean, very lucky, no fire, right? No fire at all, very lucky. Then flat, no, almost no flat, right? No flat. And kings, I don't know. King is the government, right? Some people, not many, a few, right? A few people, they don't like the government, right? Then the bandits means thief, right? Thief. Lastly, and leper heirs. So that means if you have some children who are very bad, right? And they will spend all your wealth. So at the end, so they will make a lot of problem, right? So to secure yourself from those dangers, possible dangers, so you make ready for that, right? You make ready for that. So all these are called 5 enemies. 5 enemies. Fire is enemies. Flood is enemies. The kings or the governments is considered as but not a good king, right? Not a good government. A bad government, right? Bad government. A good example is Myanmar. Myanmar used to be a very rich country. The military government, they governed the country for more than 50 years. Until now, they are still governing. They are controlling, right? Because of that bad the government, so the country became very poor, right? Poor. So that is also enemy, bandits, and leper heirs, right? So you use your wealth to make yourself secure against those possible dangers, right? Possible dangers. Then number 4, to make 5 oblations or gift to relatives. Actually, after supporting your family, your friends and companions, to your relatives, to your guests, ancestors, the king. Here, the king, you have to pay tax, right? Like this. Not only the tax, you are obliged to get some service, right? So that is also, and also the deities. So actually, number 4 is a more, how to say, not religious thing. It is, I would say that mundane one. I would say that, right? Mundane one. Here, to make 5 oblations, especially for Indian people, right? Relative, guests, ancestors, the king and the deities, right? So if you are offering something to deities, according to this, right? So you can spend your money. And also But if you look at this one, Pavapeta Palay, so giving gift to our ancestors. So as a Chinese, I think there is according to Chinese custom, it is very relevant, right? So you are offering food and many things to your ancestors, right? It is also considered as a Dāna. So therefore, when I teach the sharing of the merit, so I don't want to say that sharing of the merit alone is correct. The rest are not correct. I don't want to say it. Looking at this Sutta, right? Even you can give without compassion, right? You cannot give anything to your ancestors, right? You will forget them. So you need not only compassion and fear, right? Fear or something. They fear consequences, so therefore they offer something to their ancestors, right? So anyway, according to this Sutta, it is considered as a Dāna, right? Then the king and paying tax, and the deities, offering something to deities, right? You can use your wealth or this one for 5 evaluations. And the last one, to make offering to virtual peoples, right? To make offering to virtual peoples. So that is mostly for religious people. So here, actually, the Sutta said that Samana and Brahmana, ascetics and Brahmins. So ascetic and Brahmin mean that purely it is a religious people, right? And please look at the paragraph above the verses. The last paragraph. And the Buddha said, those householder are the 5 utilization of wealth. Howsoever, if a noble disciple's wealth is exhausted, when he has utilized it in these 5 ways, he thinks, I have utilized wealth in these 5 ways, and my wealth is exhausted. Thus, he has no regret. That's very important. No regret. But if a noble disciple wealth increase when he has utilized it in these 5 ways, he thinks, I have utilized wealth in these 5 ways, and my wealth has increased. Thus, either way, he has no regret, right? No regret. So the point here is to utilize our wealth. So the priority must go to ourselves. Then after that, our parents, then our family, then our workers and employees, right? Then after that, our friends, our companion, then our relative, visitors, and our ancestors. Then at the end, for virtual people, right? But here, remember that the virtual people are kept in the last, right? The last. So before you do Dāna to the monks, make sure that you are supporting to your parents. You are supporting to your families, right? If you just do Dāna to the monks without supporting to your parents, to your family, without giving to your friends and companions, that's not right, right? Not right. So according to this Sutta, priority should be giving. Charity begins at all. Trying to give to your parents. Trying to give to your children. To your spouse, right? And to your workers and employees, right? Not the salary, extra bonus. Right? Extra bonus. So I think that after learning this Sutta, we understand that giving to human beings is considered as a Dāna. If you give to your parents, it is considered as a dāna, right? If you give to your children, it is also considered as a dāna. Then if you give to your friends, right, companion, considered as a dāna. Not just given to monks and nuns, right? Given to other people. Especially the priority should go to the nearest people, right? Nearest people. Any question? Okay. Question here. Microphone.
Bhante, can give to parents, all this family, no problem. But why do we need to give friends?
Sorry?
Why do we need to give friends? Give friends in what sense? I don't like friends and companion. Why do we need to give? Like you give them a treat, fine. If you say treat, I agree. But you say give on a money basis or what?
Anything. Not only the money, but also.
But why should you give to friends?
Okay, good question. Actually, normally, if you are hospitalized,
that one visitation.
Who are the one to visit your place?
Okay.
Actually, the friends are very important in our life, right? In our life. So if we give friend to our friends, it will make you happy.
No, Bhante, actually, I don't want to have so many friends.
I
rather spend my time learning Dharma because you have so many friends and you got to entertain all your friends. You will not have time for yourself. I'm just very curious. Like, why should we? If you say friends in need, yes, fine. That one I totally agree. But if you say like on a monthly basis or what that you got to give to friends, then I don't understand that part.
Actually, just look at the story of Hathalawaka. He had so many friends, right? He's very happy. Also, many people are impressed with this, right? So because of that, I think he also very happy because of that. If you have a lot of friends and a lot of companions, and they will make you happy, of course. Then that is because of Dāna, right? That is one of the reasons because of Dāna. If you do not give, they will not come to you. Trying to test tomorrow. You're trying to give to your friends and look at the result, right? How they react. I think that that's very important. So later, I think we will learn the result of Dāna. So one of the result of Dāna is if you give Dāna, people will love you. That's very important. Everyone love to be loved, right? If you do Dāna, they will love you. Okay, okay.
It's like you don't mind to do like you say, if they need, we give, it's fine, But you give for your friends to love you, then attachment is like if you don't
actually here, not attachment, it's pure love. Maybe attachment or pure love doesn't matter, but we need love and compassion, right? Suppose you have I think in the same Sutta, the Buddha said that who do not have these four, as I said, the four, right? 4 things, and he will not have love even from their children. Suppose you do not give anything to your children. You are stingy, right? Suppose you are stingy, you do not give to your children. They will not love you. The children, right? Children. So they are here. This Sutta said that we should give to your family members, right? Family members. So the reason is, if your children do not love you, I think it's not, your life is very terrible, I think, right? Very terrible. So I think you should give many visits as well as other emotional and other opportunity, right? You have to give to your children. So then only they will love you. Trying to test then with your children or to the friends. Especially it is especially for monks, right? Later we study one Sutta. So as a monk, if we give something to our friends, so whenever we need something, they will give it to us. So when I was in Sri Lanka, I have so many friends. So because of that, whenever I go, if I need something, they will help me. So actually, that is the result of Dāna. Not only money basis, material suppose, and helping them, right? And doing service for them. So as a result of that Dāna, so when we do something, they are ready. For those who do not do Dāna, for those who do not give any service, for those who are selfish, they don't have any friends, right? So therefore, sharing something with our friends and sharing our time and helping them in one way or another is very important. So then only our life will be much more pleasant to live. Okay, question? You want to?
Bhante,
Oh, you start.
where is the brother and sister? Don't see them on the chart. Are they considered as relatives? Then they are at priority 4. And if they are in priority 1,
I think
at the previous page, then they are, if they are considered as parents, a wife and children, and brother and
workers and
sister are
servants.
included here.
Of course,
then they are at
we
priority
can consider as a relative, right? So therefore, later I will show Maṅgala Sutta. So Maṅgala Sutta, the order is mentioned in different way. As I said that, of course, brother and sisters are very important. I will say that they are family members, right? So of course, we should give priority to them. So here in this Sutta, I think the brother and sister may be in the wife and children. Maybe we have to add there, right? In that place. Okay, question?
Bhante, can I just add something?
Okay.
Maybe you correct me if I'm wrong. Dāna is actually a way for us to practice detachment as well, in the sense that we are willing to share our material with people, even though they may not need it at all. All right? It's a representation of our generosity, and it shows willing, even though you don't need it, I'm still willing to share with you. All right? It's also, I think, a way of learning to lower our ego and be humble.
Okay.
That's all. Please correct me if I'm
I think
wrong.
you're correct. You're correct.
Thank you.
This is, I think, the higher form of Dāna. It is a way of detachment. If we give something, we try to detach that one, right? But mostly, of course, this is highest one for those who are highly educated in Buddhist education. So they were trying to they were do Dāna in this way, right? In this way. So Dāna is a way of detachment to our belongings, especially to our ego, right? Normally, you earn money, then you will use for yourself only. You don't want to share, right? So in that sense, you are selfish. So at least we have to share. So with our family, right? Especially with our family. Okay.
There's another extreme about sharing. That's why we end up with a lot of phone scams. So detachment, yes, but the Buddha also say investigate. So please investigate, rather than I always practice detachment, renunciation, and blindly one phone call you end up with $1,000 losses. So many examples already. So be careful of that. Investigate. But investigate also means timely. You know the investigation, you know people are needing it desperately, then you wait and wait. Still investigating. Never donate. Then what's the point? You're always investigating. So there are two extremes. Don't be scammed, at the same time be timely. So that is investigation.
So of course, so as we have learned that different reason to offer dana. So actually, as Jasmine said, that it is a way of detachment to our ego. So that is the highest one. So some people who are less educated in Buddhist education, or who have a lot of attachment, so they may want to have they may want to go to heaven, right? Because of this dana, they will go to heaven, right? So like this, we will have a different reason to do dana. Of course, it depends on us, right? So if you want to attain nibbana, the best way is the moment you do dana, trying to do with the detachment or freely, right? Wherever you do. Of course, anyway, wherever you do dana, we have to investigate, right? We have to investigate thoroughly whether we should do or we shouldn't do, whether we spend our money or not. So we have to do thorough investigation. But here, different reason, right? Some people, they may do dana because they want to acquire reputation, right? Some people, they keep up their weight. The reason is they want to become president, like this, right? There are many reasons, right? Especially in the politics also, they do a lot of dana. The reason is they want to get something back, right? There are many people in the world who contribute in their way, just like a bake cake, right? So their expectation is not for them, for the recipients, right? So they give up their, they do that a lot, they contribute a lot for the patients, polio patients, right? Then because of their donation, many people release from those very bad diseases. So their compassion is very pure, right? Their expectation, because of this dana, people recover, right? People's life became getting better. So, however, the most important thing is before we do, must be happy, right? When we are doing, must be happy. Then after that, after we do, must be happy. So that means that we do dana investigating thoroughly, right? Without doing dana with systematic way, we will not be happy after dana, right? So different level of dana. As a Buddhist, as a well-educated Buddhist, for those who want to attain nibbana, the best dana is trying to detach our ego, right? I will use mindset, right? I will use it only for my family. Other than that, I will not share, right? That is selfish, right? Selfish. So other than that, we try to share our weight with other people, especially needy people, right? Okay. Okay, question here.
So Bhante, and then those group like the orphanage, elderly, that's those like really in need one, but it's not mentioned anywhere here. But I think they should also deserve, I mean, if we have wealth, right? Not just this. But I don't.
Of course, this one not mentioned. But when you learn previous Sutta, Uccakotta Sutta, the Buddha said, even you give to animal, it is considered as a Dāna if you give human beings, right? Much more than, the benefit is much more than that. So that means that in human beings, so orphanage and elderly senior citizen are included, right? So actually in that sutta, the main reason is the Buddha is giving advice to Anathapindika to utilize his wealth, right? To utilize his wealth. Okay? Then let's go to next sutta. That is the Maṅgala Sutta. So we have a 38 blessings, right? 38 blessings are mentioned in Maṅgala Sutta. We can summarize Maṅgala Sutta in three words. Dāna, Sila, Bhavana. Right? Dāna, Sila, Bhavana. If you do Dāna, Sila, Bhavana, it is a blessing according to Buddhism, right? According to Buddhism. If we summarize Maṅgala Sutta, it is Dāna, Sila, Bhavana, right? But here, let's talk about Dāna in Maṅgala Sutta. According to Maṅgala Sutta, so the Buddha, the recipients of our Dāna are mentioned in this order. Number one, supporting mother and father. Here you can see that we are not supporting ourselves according to the Sutta, right? But there is a, as far as Dāna is concerned, starting with the mother and father, because they are very helpful for our life, right? And they supported and they give everything they have since we was born, right? Since we was born. So therefore, after you acquire wealth, so you have to support mother and father. Supporting mother and father is a blessing, right? Don't look at blessing outside, right? But doing Dāna, doing good deed. If you support your parents, if it is a blessing, it is that blessing is much more meaningful and much more beneficial than receiving blessing in Shrine Hall. That is very important, right? That is a Buddhist point of view, Buddhist perspective about blessing. So when you look at 38 blessings, did you find showering water? No, right? So therefore, supporting to your parents is much more meaningful than, much more blessing, right? Much more meaningful than receiving blessing in the Shrine Hall. So I don't mean that receiving blessing in Shrine Hall is not good. It has power, right? It has powers in your mind, in your body, right? Because we do with the compassion, loving kindness, right? And also it involves a lot of chanting. Also it involves a lot of faith and devotion, right? So these are very powerful. But supporting parents is more meaningful, right? It is one type of blessing. And also supporting wife and children. Here also, not only the wife, also spouse and children, right? Spouse and children. Supporting family also considered as a blessing, right? Supporting family also a blessing. If you do with a good intention, with a loving kindness, right? But here also, we cannot find brother and sister. Of course, that is a brother and sister, right? But in other words, we can add relatives, right? Relatives. And that one is giving alms or giving Dāna to other people. And number 4, helping relatives. Actually, it should be, helping relatives should be number 3. The reason is, it is arranged verses for, how to say the, poetic room, right? According to poetic room, Have to chain like this, right? Have to chain. So anyway, in Maṅgala Sutta, Dāna is arranged in this order. So that means if you do Dāna to your parents, it is also Dāna. If you are supporting to your family, it is also Dāna, right? If you are giving to your relatives, brother and sister, your friends, so that is also Dāna. If you give whoever you do not know, right? You do not know, it's also Dāna. I think that is very, very important one. As a parent, you have responsibility to give them, right? You have a responsibility. But as a family, if you do not get married, you can avoid that one, right? You don't have a responsibility for that if you do not get married. But if you get married, you have responsibility to support your family. If you cannot fulfill that duty, no, it's not. You are not a good person, right? So you have to support your children, to your family. Then helping the relative, of course, it is not your responsibility. But if you can give to your relative, it is a blessing, right? It is a blessing. Many people cannot support. Normally, people forget about their relatives, right? So I think priority should go to our relative, our family, our friends, right? So then only look at outside, right? Look at outside. So that is the recipients of our Dāna and Maṅgala Sutta. So after we learn all these Sutta, right? Dāna, everything you give to anyone, right? Even to the animals, it is considered as a Dāna. And bringing soap for the ladies' toilets, right? It is also considered as a Dāna, right? Dāna. Okay.
Giving present words to somebody is sick. Giving
Oh.
thanking to a sick person is not Dāna.
Sorry. Oh, that means his question is giving present to the patients, right? Patients, right? Giving present to the patients and also chanting for the patients. Of course, giving anything you give, that is considered as a Dāna. For the chanting, according to commentary, it is considered as a Sīla because it is service, right? And we can also say it is a Bhavana, right? Because we are chanting or radiating loving kindness or recollection, the nature of death, etc., right? So these are considered as a meditation. But of course, if you give something, whether it is material one or whether it is emotional one, I think it can be considered as a Dāna, right? So if you are doing for the temple, if you're contributing your service to the temple, because you are giving, right, your time, your energy, so your time is really time, right? It can be considered as a Dāna, but according to commentary, so it is considered as a Sīla, right? Wherever you name it, it is a good deed, right? Wherever you name it, is good deed. You want to contribute your idea? Because earlier we talked about this. Maybe you give it to...
As far as I'm concerned, it all started with somebody asked Bhante, if I have nothing to give, what should I give? What can I give if I have nothing to give? Because so far, all the Dāna that we have covered are Dāna that money can buy. What about giving things or some services that money cannot buy? What else can we give? So I read a book and they mentioned the following. Actually, Dāna, where your money can give, actually is quite the easiest to do. Just open up your wallet, whatever you have, give. Or somebody else needs some food, just buy the food. Money can buy, easiest. The second one is about services, like voluntary services. The other time there was a lady who says tuition services. So of course all these services require effort. And therefore it has higher priority than giving just money. It requires you to think here always talk about recipient. When I read the book, there was a word mentioning about beneficiaries. So when we are giving, we always think about what the other side is benefiting it from us. So they are not recipient, but they are beneficiaries. So I think the word used, beneficiaries, is much more important. Second one, more powerful than money can buy, is services. Third one, we talk about emotional support. Yeah, more about first the gentleman was saying about praise, good words. So if you cannot offer money, can buy, you cannot offer services because you have no time, you can at least offer good words. So when somebody is sick, say, don't worry, you will recover. Or if these words are coming from the doctor, better still. And you hear good words and say, okay, you're well done, keep it up, you will go to the next level. This kind of good words. The fourth one, which is the most powerful because it needs the change of mind from normal to good. Then we are talking about giving things like giving convenience to people. Don't block other people's way. So there are people who, like for example, I took bus, and then there are people standing at the exit, but they are not going to get down on the bus. They are blocking other people's way. And for those who are driving, they like to take the third lane, purposely to block the one behind. Who knows the one behind driving you is a doctor. He needs to go to the hospital to operate on the patient, and you are blocking him. So you are blocking other people's way. It's not so nice. If you are in the queue, for example, you are in the doctor's queue, and somebody coming in very sick, sicker than you, more sick than you, you should offer your place. You offer your queue number. These are also offering. But these offerings are more advanced than the money can buy, than even good speech. Because this you are considering a change of mindset, a mind from normal to excellence. Okay. This is very difficult to do.
Okay, I think 4 things. The first one is doing Dāna, giving something to people, right? But of course, there is a purely Dāna. The second one is a giving service, right? Suppose you are giving your time and effort for the temple. Actually, as I said that, it is according to commentary, the Pali Canon didn't mention very clearly, but commentary said that it is a Dāna, right? So wherever, I think that Sila means controlling your bodily and verbal action in a good way, right? In a good way. So if you give your time and service to somebody, it is considered as a Sila, right? So anyway, we can also call it Dāna. It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. Secondly, using a good speeches and pleasant speeches, right? I have one friend when I was young, and he is very happy to talk to him because he always used very pleasant speeches and good speeches. So actually, he never gave it to me something, but I give him many things, like a food, even money, because happy to talk to him, right? So actually, of course, he is giving good speech and pleasant speech. We can call it Dāna, but it involved with the speech, right? So therefore, we should add in the Sila. We should add in the Sila. In Sila, using pleasant speech, right? It is the opposite of musawada, right? Opposite of harsh speech, right? So refraining from harsh speech, it is a sila. But using a pleasant speech, a good speech, also sila, right? Sila. Then another one is showing our compassion to the people, right? Showing our compassion. I think that according to Theravada Buddhism, compassion is mental state, right? Mental state, mental cultivation. So in other words, we can call it bhavana, right? Bhavana. It is not a dāna, but it is a bhavana. So anyway, a dāna, sila, bhavana are linking each other. So in the Noble Eightfold Path, second one is after right view. Second one is what? Right intention, right? Right intention. So we have a three type of right intention. So we have a three type of right intention. The first one is renunciation, right? You're trying to let go. You're trying to a good mental state that you can let go and that you can renounce everything, right? That is renunciation. But if you do dāna, it needs a little bit of renunciation, right? If you can renounce your money, your material, then you cannot do dāna. So therefore, even the Noble Eightfold Path, we have a dāna, right? We have a dāna, even though it's not mentioned. Another one is in one sutta in Gautra Nikaya, the Buddha mentioned three types of loving kindness. Normally, what we understand about loving kindness is mental cultivation, right? We're trying to cultivate our mind to be compassionate, to love other people. That is loving kindness. So therefore, we add in the meditation, right? Meditation. So in that sutta, the Buddha mentioned three types of loving kindness or three types of metta. Mental loving kindness, and vāve loving kindness, and bodily loving kindness. Sometimes, even though we don't have compassion and loving kindness, actually loving kindness in our mind, so we trying to be nice with our speeches, with our action to other people. Suppose we hate one person, right? But in our mind, no compassion, no loving kindness, no metta. But outside, we trying to control our mind, trying to show pleasant speeches and a good action toward that person, right? That is also considered as a metta or loving kindness. So therefore, even though we add into one category, we shouldn't fix, right? We shouldn't fix that name or right that category. So look at this one. Even the metta or loving kindness, normally what we know is a mental quality, right? But here in that sutta, the Buddha said, not only mental quality, a vāve quality one, right? And our bodily quality as well. So actually, according to Dāna, Sila, Bhavana category, vāve loving kindness and bodily loving kindness can be added into Sila, right? Can be added into Sila. But as we have a 40 type of meditation method, loving kindness is considered as a meditation, right? Meditation. So therefore, we shouldn't fix, we shouldn't confine into the name, right? To the name. So we must have a, broader understanding, right? So according to the Mahayana, right? Mahayana books, offering our service to others is considered as a dāna, right? But according to Theravada, we add it as a sila. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We, both Theravada and Mahayana, we consider giving service to others is good, right? So names are not important, but the quality, right? But the quality. I think that we don't have no time to go to next suttas. Any question? The last question? Okay, the question over there.
Bhante, allow me to elaborate on
Good.
offering Dāna instead of using only money.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
In the Singapore context, we have many old folks, old people in Singapore.
Yeah.
And the government is encouraging school children, especially secondary schools. They come to the family center and they carry out intergeneration learning. Meaning they are young, they are like grandchildren of these old people, the elderly. We call them the elderly.
Okay.
We don't call them old. We never use the word old. All right?
They don't like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we say elderly.
Okay.
So these school children, they are like the grandchildren.
Yeah.
So they will go to the center, and this elderly will go to the center regularly.
Yeah.
But then these school children, they are assigned. They are assigned by the school, by the principal, to go to these centers and then have intergeneration learning. Yeah, they can teach the elderly anything.
Yeah.
And the elderly will find that, we get feedback from the elderly, and they say that these school children, they have the right thing to do, they have the right thought, they have the right activities to carry out, and they both benefit.
Of course, yes.
Yes, because then these school children, they will go back, they will treat the grandparents in a different way.
Oh, I see.
You see, they don't think that, oh, my grandparents are old already. They are somewhat unable to do this, to do that, so they are being left alone,
Okay.
Yeah, so vice versa, they benefit.
Very good, very good.
And also, we need volunteers to go and befriend those elderly, because there are many elderly around in Singapore. They live alone.
Yeah, they're very lonely.
Yes. Even they have children. The children are married and they have their own homes.
I see.
All right. So these elderly are left alone. So we are trying to get people to volunteer their services and be befrienders. That means go to the homes and befriend these elderly.
Yeah.
Just go and visit them either like twice a month, once fortnightly, visit them, just talk to them.
Yeah. They need emotional support.
So you don't have to spend money, all right? Just offer your services.
I
So
think we
these
can
are
call
befrienders.
we can call it is a type of Dāna, right?
Yeah.
We give our
Yes.
time and we support emotionally. I think
Right.
it important not only Dāna but also Sila, ethical conduct, right?
Yes.
And also we are cultivating our mind. It involves not only Dāna but also Sila Bhavana as well. I think it's a good habit.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Thank
so
you.
Time is up. So we are going to close our class tonight. Yo varatam bhavaro manu jesu Sakya muni bhagavakata kecho Paragato bala vidya samangi Tan Sukatan Saranatamu Pemi Ragavi Ragama Ninjama Sokan Dhamma Masanga Dhamma Patikulan Madhurami Mambagunan Suipatan Dhammami Mansaranatamu Pemi Yatacha Denama Hapalamahu Chatusu Sisu Purisa Yogesu Atacha Bogala Dhammata Sate Sangami Mansaranatamu Pemi. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Good night, everyone.